Hello again. I saw that there was a couple questions related to the previous video that I shared with your teacher, and I wanted to take a minute to address those. So the first question was there any way that Brazilians behave that resembles how Americans would? And I guess one of the things that comes to mind is, when it comes to the weekend, I think Brazilians and Americans alike are ready for a party and ready to get out and go to a club or to a bar or meet up with friends, go to a restaurant, but overall just socialize. And I think that that's one of the qualities that always bridges cultures, is always just that dynamic of going out and having a good time. So I'd say that's one thing that I noticed with Brazilians and with Americans. Now, the Brazilians just dance much better. So, second question was, why does each state have its own rules and laws? That's a great question. It's a little bit of going back in time in history, and it really stems from the colonial period where each colony had established itself as its own entity. Then when the American Revolution came, they banded together as a collective unified force to fight the British and gain independence. And so those colonies then morphed and became what we know as states today. And because they had previously been colonies that had established their own rules and laws, they continued to fight and write the Constitution in a way in which they would maintain some of their autonomy. And there was a great debate in this country during that time frame about whether it should be one unified federal state, or have loose states affiliated under one federal system. And there was a lot of writings at that time, most famous of which are called the Federalist Papers, which were done anonymously advocating for some sort of central federal system. But because of that, the states have the autonomy to, at a local level, come up with their own rules and laws, and then have overarching federal laws that are binding in specific categories or situations. And so it's just really an outcome of our colonial history and our War of Independence with the British. Anyways, hope this helps clarify a few things. And if you have any other questions, feel free to pass them through your teacher or post them on any future videos. Take care.